Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a futures trading tutorial on gold on the 3-minute. I'm using the NinjaTrader platform because I want to highlight the effectiveness of the Guardian zones, the automated multi-time frame support and resistance zones that institutional traders use. Then we're going to be, you just saw one of the zones just get printed on here right now, this yellow zone here. Again, that's totally automated. When we get more and more tests, it just automatically loads those up, and if they're not tested, it takes them away. And then I'm going to be using the VWAP Predator for the signal, and then obviously managing that particular trade. And then we can see the BIAS Depth Heatmap here is confirmation, because we like to see signal, confirmation of that signal, then an entry strategy, then a trade management strategy. But first of all, the most important thing when you are trading any type of strategy is you need fresh air. So the fresh air is important between those support and resistance zones, but not just on this 3-minute time frame we're talking about here, but also on the 15, the 30, the 60 day, and even the weekly. So I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. You can see lots of time zones. In yellow is a 3-minute, the blue is the 15, 30 is green, 60 is like a pinky color, and the daily is the gray. And I'm going to switch some of those off in a little bit. So one of the things is we closed on gold there and reopened, and we're getting buy signals into the gray zone, which is a daily, in the 15-minute zone here. So we're not going to take there. The Guardian zones are there to keep you safe. It's saying you're going into major resistance here, the daily. If I just switch the daily off, you'll see that grey disappear. Okay, just cleans the chart up a little bit, and then we actually find resistance in the 15, the daily, and peaks out in that 3-minute time, starts to come down. Then we get the sell signal off the VWAP Predator, and this is the important thing here now, is that we know we've got some fresh air down to this next zone, which is a 30-minute zone. If I take the 60 off, which is down there as well, if I just switch the 60 back on again, you'll see that colour's in a slightly different colour there. So this is major support. This is 60-minute, 30-minute there, and then the 15-minute, you can see. So 3 different time frames, really strong support. So simple. We get the VWAP Predator signal, sell signal here. First thing we do is make sure we've got confirmation. So the BIAS Depth Heatmap down below, all red. 6 time frames above this are all red. So we've got that confirmation. Strategy for entry is pretty simple, really. We put an entry 1 or 2 ticks below the low of the signal candle, and then the stop would be above the previous, for this short, above this previous pivot in that 15-minute zone. And then we put the risk reward on here. It's just over 1 to 2 to this 30-minute zone. Remember, this little 3-minute zone only just appeared now, so that wasn't there at that time. So we've got fresh air. That's the main thing. We get in this trade, and then we can literally use this ribbon here, as long as it remains red here, to stay in the trade all the way down. It turns green just there. So great looking trading opportunity. And if you want to use those support and resistance zones as targets, really this 30-minute zone, 60-minute zone, or 15-minute zone, that's where that target was. So great looking trade. And let's just go to where we are right now. So again, this zone, when we had another pivot test at this point here and this point here, this automatically load up, because that's relevant right now. We don't want to be going long into that. If we get a long signal, we want to make sure that we are entering above this short-term resistance zone there. So check the links out below in the description for the xBrat Guardian zones. You know, something you should have on your chart all the time, no matter what strategy you're trading. The VWAP Predator for those really great day trading signals on futures, forex, and stocks, and then that BIAS Depth Heatmap, which is a must, because that's a confirmation of any strategy. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you all really soon.